As you can see, I'm currently walking at lightning speed, and that is because I am going to New York to do a scene for my friend's class, so welcome to a New York mini acting vlog. Right now, I'm just memorizing, trying to get the words down, so when I'm with the director and I'm with the other actor, I don't have to worry about my lines, I can just worry about my objectives, what I want, and reacting to the other scene partner. So now we're gonna get ready. Typically, I try to learn the scene as fast as possible, so when I'm getting ready and figuring out all my travel stuff, that stress doesn't go into the learning process of the scene, because I know when I'm doing the actual scene, I want to be as relaxed and as reactive as possible. But I know I'm going to need fuel for this, so I had to stop at the Holy Land really quick. So after I grabbed the goods, I hopped on the bus. It's a 2-hour bus ride, so in the downtime, I printed out the script just so I can write down all of my actions, objectives, any subtext I think there is, so I can discuss it with the director when I get there. The bus took me to Port Authority, so I had to take the subway to go to Brooklyn. I knew that I was going to have a lot of downtime beforehand. I just really like to be early, and I'm also nervous that the bus is going to break down or blow up. So I had 2 hours to kill, and lucky enough, while I was searching around the area, I found a whole Japanese market right next to the studio. And I think I struck gold because some of the meals that I had here blew me away. Of course, I got a grape drink as well as a sweet potato roll, which we'll learn how that tasted later. I also got some onigiri. I got one with tuna and spicy mayo, which was great. The rice had a great chew and seasoning. Tuna was a little dry, but definitely filled me up. What's so good about the grape drink is there are little grapes in it that have so much flavor to it. This one had marinated seaweed in it that was marinated in soy sauce. It had great flavor and it really complemented the outside seaweed, and it was thick. It was a big one, so I was definitely full after it. And by full, I mean I was ready to have some sweet potato rolls as well, and it was actually okay. It was not the best thing in the world. It was like a little bit spicy, which I wasn't really used to. But other than that, the place was beautiful. It had great outdoor seating and a bunch of other places. But I realized while I was sitting there that I had over an hour and I was done eating and I had no idea what to do. Should I keep going over my lines? Should I practice it with a random stranger? But then I turned the corner and I saw this. I'm absolutely going in here. I got really lucky because the store opened in late January, so I was right on time, and it had so many cool sections and photo opportunities, and it was in the middle of the day. There was nobody in there. There were a couple people playing a card game, so I got really lucky with the crowd too. Obviously, I saw some Dragon Balls, so I had to take a look at that. And then I got more bored, so I got some hojicha and mochi ice cream, and when I tell you, this was everything. The hojicha was rich and oaky and was a great pair to the sweet and chewy texture of this mochi, even though I was fighting for my life to try and get a good scoop. I got even more excited when I saw there was red bean and coffee jellies under the ice cream as well.
There's like little red bean and coffee jellies on the bottom. Oh my god.
And then it finally became time to do the thing, and that just happened. Sometimes you're on set for 8 hours, and then sometimes you're only on set for 30 minutes. But needless to say, the studios and the place was really, really nice. We had a couple rehearsals in this practice room with the director where we got more of what he was looking for with the scene, and gave some time for myself and the scene partner to get to know each other and experiment, which is always a great thing to do. This is where they were cueing the live cameras for the scene, and here is a little sneak peek of what it actually looked like. And only 30 minutes later, I was back on the bus on my way home. So I had a great time overall, met some really great people, had some really great food. If you enjoyed videos like these, please like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much, and I'll see you soon.